get to wait. Hi!
Hi!
Welcome to MomCave Live. I'm Jen.
I'm Valisa.
Stephanie is missing this week because she's a mom, and like all moms, there's some kind of family emergency.
Yes, so she couldn't make it.
We miss her and her acerbic wit, but we hope that everybody feels better soon.
We will have a drink in her honor.
Yeah, totally. So hi, thanks for watching. This is actually our 4th show.
That's pretty good.
A couple people have watched it.
We didn't get canceled yet.
That's the beauty of YouTube, no canceling.
Right.
No ratings, no canceling. Anyway, hi, if you are watching, thank you for watching. What should we tell them? We have an exciting week coming up from MomCave.
Yes.
A new episode of Blabbermom. And then we have a big screening here in New York City on Friday, which we're pretty excited about. We'll tell you all about that later. But we thought we would talk a little bit about holidays for moms. Because there's my phone. I mean, come on. I'm not going to answer it. Since, you know, during the holidays, I feel like... Right. Did you see that viral video that went about, what's it called? The world's toughest job?
I saw it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't have time.
You should.
Okay.
And you should too. So I think it's sponsored by Hallmark. But anyway, there's this great viral video, and the guy is interviewing people for the world's toughest job. Uh-oh, spoiler. Turns out to be his mom. Anyway, one of the things he says, he's telling the people about how there are like no breaks ever. And he goes, and somebody said to him, well, do we get vacations or holidays? And he's like, well, there are holidays and vacations, but you actually have to work harder. Get up early and work harder. So, how was your Easter?
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
We like to do a tradition where after we do the Easter egg hunt, my girls re-hide the eggs. Like, it happens all day long. And Zoe will hide them. Mia will search for them. It's kind of like a hide and seek with Easter eggs, and they do hot and cold. So if Mia's getting, cold away from the eggs, Zoe will say, cold, cold, cold. Oh, hot, 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 hot. And that can happen for like 2 hours at a time. Like, that's just pure entertainment, and I can do.
That's wonderful. You can sit on the couch for that, right?
Right.
Awesome.
I don't even have to be involved. Like, they can just play with themselves for like 2 hours doing that.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
We also colored Easter eggs.
You did?
We did. Did you?
Yeah, we did. We did it with my sister-in-law, and we didn't do that many. We colored like a dozen.
That's a lot. We did 4.
What?
Yeah.
And you have 2 kids.
Right.
So they got 2 each?
They got 2 each. Well, it's because they play that hot and cold game, and if we forget or if they forget where they hid the eggs, we don't want them to be real eggs that spoil. That would be gross. And that's happened when my sister and I used to play when we were little. We'd find eggs like 2-3 months later. Oh, I forgot I hid one way deep under the cushion in the couch.
Well,
so,
my father-in-law asked me to write a list the night before of where I was hiding the eggs because he didn't want that very thing to happen.
Right.
Oh, an even grosser thing happened to me when I was younger. My sister and I had those hermit crabs as pets,
Yeah.
And we lost one of those, and then like months later.
Where'd you find it?
It was like wedged behind some furniture.
Oh.
It was disgusting. Anyway. Yeah, so my son dyed the eggs, and we thought we were going to talk a little bit about like things that were like shortcuts to make the holidays easier. And I have a great one. It kind of happened by accident this year. But the whole week leading up till Easter, I never had a second when I wasn't with my son. Right. So, like, every time we were in a store, he was with me. He's way too observant, so I couldn't get him stuff for Easter. And also, it's, like, a really tight budget month, so I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to have to fill this basket with all this stuff. And I don't want it to be junk, so it's going to be, like, expensive organic candy, whatever. So, luckily, my sister-in-law, who will be a mom and not have time soon, but right now she doesn't have any kids, so she bought the whole basket and everything. And brought it to us and set it up, which was like a lifesaver.
Oh, that's cool.
So from now on, I advise you to make excuses of why you can't buy the Easter basket and make someone else do it.
Right. What about if there's a lot of candy in the basket? You know how usually you hunt for Easter eggs in the morning. Do you let your kid eat candy before a major meal, or I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, don't eat that. Like, you just found all these eggs. Don't eat any of it until we eat lunch or until we eat dinner.
Well, I let him eat like a piece or two until after dinner. But so far I've been pretty tricky about the candy. See, I'm tricking him into thinking that things that aren't really candy are candy. So, like, I got blueberries that were covered with yogurt and almonds that were covered in yogurt and things like that. He thinks it's candy. But I would think you'd have to start that really early, and then once he's in school, it's not going to fly.
Yeah, it's not going to fly. He's going to figure it out.
He's going to be like, where's your chocolate buddy?
Right. What do you do for Halloween?
Nah, I didn't do anything for Halloween. We just...
Oh, okay.
I kind of... Well, what I do is, you know, he can have, like, one piece of Halloween candy for dessert at night or whatever. And when he's sleeping, I eat what I like, the candy, so there's less candy left.
Right.
Yeah. So that's another great, you know, it's a benefit of being a mom. If you're going to go through all the trouble for the holidays, you should get to eat some candy.
True. That's smart.
Totally. Yeah. What else? What about, like, for Christmas? Do you only... I don't know. Do you have Christmas at your house, or do you go to other?
We have at our house. My parents come, and it's like a big Christmas dinner, and we open our gifts with just our immediate family. Then Nana and Baba come, and then they have more presents. And yeah, it's an all-day
at your house
food fest and opening presents fest.
I feel like once you have kids, it's an excellent excuse to be like, I can't travel. I have kids.
Right.
And you make everyone come to you. So, yeah, ever since having my son, we've had Christmas at our place every year. That's not going to work forever because now other people in our family, my brothers and sisters, are starting to have kids. So they're going to pull the same thing.
And your kid can travel easier than
now that he's older.
Yeah.
But to all you very new moms out there, please use that as an excuse to not have to travel to your parents or your in-laws. Have a baby, come to me. And make them bring the food.
That's important. Yeah.
Totally. Anyway.
We're dying to give this away.
Oh my gosh. We've been trying to give away a $100 gift card. $100 to Rent the Runway. All you have to do is comment on our video. And if you're funny, you're going to win it. In fact, you might win it even if you're not funny.
Right.
Nobody's been commenting.
You might be the only commenter.
True. So leave us a comment about something about, like, your best mom holiday shortcut or tips or whatever. Yeah. I think another great mom holiday shortcut for me has been no Christmas cards.
Oh, wow. That's like a big, it's a big ordeal to go through the list of who you want to send to and getting the addresses together. Like, the worst thing is when you send them out and like 5 of them come back because people have moved.
Do you then send them again, or do you just be like, forget them for this year?
And then I scan it in and then email it. Sorry, came back to us. I didn't know your new address.
Here's a scan of your card. Well, that's better than what I do. I do nothing at all.
Okay.
It was like a big deal to decide that because you feel pressure. People are sending you beautiful, awesome cards, like you. She's an art director, so she makes like this most gorgeous, professionally designed card for a beautiful model family. If she wasn't my friend, I would hate her. But I love you. But you give one of the best Christmas cards, and there's a lot of pressure to live up to such a thing. But I just decided that is a pressure I was going to alleviate myself of.
It's probably a big weight you lifted off your
Totally.
shoulders. Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to worry about that. And we all see other pictures on Facebook all the time anyway. So it's not like the olden days. You needed the family newsletter. Now, like, there's a status update. My kid pooped for the first time in the potty. Everybody knows everything. Whatever. So no Christmas cards. Gosh. So, yeah, if you have anything cool like that to tell us, we would love to hear it. So, let's see. Tuesday, we've got a Blabbermom coming up. That's pretty funny.
Yes.
With this really funny woman, Mel. Do you know about what Mel does?
What's she do?
She's one half of a comedy duo called Mel and Elle. And if you're in New York City, actually tomorrow night they're doing a show. They're hilarious. They sing songs, and they've both recently become moms. So now some of their materials about that. So we're going to have them on our live show one day soon. So that's on Tuesday. We're releasing Blabbermom. And then on Thursdays we do this, with any combination of who can be here.
Yes.
Yeah. And then in a couple months, we're going to start showing Slummy Mummy, which is another web series that the two of us produced.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
So cool. Come on. Doesn't somebody want to get dressed up real fancy?
Even if you don't have any place to go.
Yeah.
You wear it in the kitchen while you're cooking. It doesn't matter. It's not yours.
Don't cook. Just order in. Wear a fancy gown and order in. Put the kid to sleep early if you can. Comment on this video if you like it. And if you want to make sure you don't ever miss a video, just hit subscribe. Subscribe to our channel, and you will get an email when we release new videos. So thanks for watching. Is there anything else we should say?
No, just cheers and subscribe.
Yeah. Hey. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in a week. How do you stop this thing? Bye.